Transform your dog's heel work through games. Buddy doesn't even own a collar, yet he knows the art of heel. We have practiced this at home without leads, without even his harness on. We want dogs to actually choose to walk by our left-hand side, as if there is no lead. And so we want to steer away from corrections, because I like to be able to measure success. And what I usually see, that a dog that has been put on a slip collar or a choker chain, they're still receiving corrections years later. So that means that the dog hasn't actually learnt. So let's take all that off. Let's start at home. Let's have no lead, no harness. Let's play lots of fun games to really teach them what it is for your dog to walk by your left-hand side. So let's even talk about, actually, let's switch up the conversation just a little bit. Let's shift it to, do your dogs need to heel all the time anyway? Which is a big no. Your dogs do not need to heel. If your dog is walking in front of you, they are not trying to be the alpha of the pack. If you are walking and you are, enjoying your relaxing day by taking your dog for a walk, you're telling them there's no threat. We're not chasing anything. We're not being chased by anything. We're just going for a casual walk. It's okay to meander. So if anyone is trying to tell you that your dog who is walking in front of you is trying to be the dominant one in the pack, they just don't understand dog behavior. So if it's just a regular day, just going for a walk, wolves aren't just going to follow each other in a line. It's safe for them to just explore around the area. And you would notice if your dog is off lead, for example, at the dog beach, they might be 20 meters away from you, but they still have an eye on where you are. And if you change directions, they will generally follow you. So let's not panic and think that we're being terrible dog owners if we go for a walk and your dog is in front of you. We don't want them pulling excessively though. So I'm not giving you the green light to be like, so just let your dog do whatever they want to do, pull, pull, pull. And no, we're not going to do that either, because we don't want them pulling excessively. So what Buddy and I do when we go for a walk is, if I need him to heel, I pull him into that heel position. And if I don't need him to heel, then I don't care where he is on my left. He can be on up in front of me, he can be a meter to the side or behind. He finds something that he wants to stop and smell, totally fine. I allow him to do that. Always remember, a half-hour smell walk is much better for your dog's mental health than an hour run. So with keeping that in mind, we still need our dogs to heel in certain circumstances. So if we're down at the shops, or if there's a dog you're unsure of, if there's a dog that you're unsure of that is approaching you, you don't want your dog out in front. You're going to go, hey Fido, come heel. And you're going to heel past that dog. So we start by having fun at home. We are going to teach your dogs how much fun it is to find that left-hand side, how much fun it is to walk on that left-hand side, and we break it up so your dog actually enjoys it. We don't want to just launch into a heel for an entire walk, right? So I've had some clients say this to me before, where they're like, okay, this is the day we're gonna do heel work no matter what, and you take your dog for a walk and you're gonna try and heel from the moment you leave your front door till you get back. Now I'll tell you what, if you haven't taught your dog heel and you try to launch into that, your dog is going to hate the experience, and so are you. So just remember, we're not going to be heeling the whole time on that walk anyway. Once you have taught your dog what heel is through fun games at home, then when you do take them out for a walk, you can practice in certain places before you can really generalize the behavior, right? So once you've taught your dog heel at home and they enjoy that as part of a game, then you might want to join a class so you can practice in a park with other people, or when you go for a walk, you find a landmark, and every time you come to that landmark, you then practice heel there. And once you have nailed it in your group class, or you've nailed it at this landmark on your walk, then you can start to introduce it in different places, so now you can generalize that heel. But that is what we are going to do. We are going to be transforming your heel through games at home.